Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson, man. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my reaction to after the whooping by the Dallas Cowboys that they gave to the football team, man. Hey, man, let's hop into it, man. Let's get it, man. As you can tell, the final score ended up being 56-14, man. But, all serious note, there isn't really much to say after a blowout like this. This game was over at halftime. The halftime score was 42-7. We just completely manhandled Washington, and they had it coming. I'm everybody's gonna say I already know. I don't watch national media, but I already know what they're gonna say. Like Skip and Shannon, speak for yourself. Those cornballs, ESPN First Take. I already know. They're automatically going to say you played up a beat-up Washington team, so you're not going to get a lot of credit. But listen, the funny thing about it is that, and then Washington fans are going to agree with them, is that, you beat up a secondary team and all this other crap. Bro, last year when that's the reason why I'm intaking all of what's all good and bad, what's up with this team, because last year was a totally, completely different note. Last year, like what a lot of the big content Cowboy creators were saying, last year we were stalking Tankathon and seeing after every loss we would have taken, we was out there looking for the next top pick. Oh, what happens if we get up in the top 5 and a quarterback need team's going to want to trade for us and this and this and that. We were top 10 picking last year, and then now this year we already clinched the NFC East champs. Like I already said before in previous videos about the NFC East, that's a small fry. We have a bigger we have bigger fish to fry than that. I understand you worry about your division and this and that. Try to take it 1 week at a time. I understand that, but I just already knew with this team full strength we was going to go get the NFC East. But man, back to what I was saying about intaking all of the season. I'm really proud of what's going on right now. Really proud about what happened in this game. There's a lot of great positives. Something I've been nagging on in the past couple of videos I've been doing in my post-game reactions was that our offense they were stalling every single game. Defense was carrying for most of the game. We did okay against the Saints, who had a really great defense, who held the GOAT Tom Brady to 9 points just last week. You know what I'm saying? So that's something for you to take away. Maybe you guys really don't care, but I take something out of that because they had the Bucs mostly when they were at full strength. Yeah, they didn't have, Antonio Brown, but still, so the offense picked it up, basically is what I got to say. Offense picked it up. I believe out of our 56 points, they scored they scored a great majority of it. They scored around at least 40 about like 40 something points because the defense gave us a touchdown and so did special teams. But offense was efficient. Dak was playing like how he looked like in the first 6 weeks, after they beat New England going into the bye week. This is what our offense was looking like. We were running the ball efficiently. We were airing you out. We were just doing things, breaking you down it was really hard for you to mess with us. And I just believe that we found our rhythm back on offense, and we did it against a division opponent who was still fighting for a playoff spot. So it wasn't like they just gave us this game. We took it from them. They didn't want none of this smoke, man. I'm telling you. Offense came out all cylinders, man. Like I said, Dak went off. Our trio of receivers had a really nice game. Amari Cooper was in the media a couple days ago before this game, was talking about how, they need to target him more. And he was a man of his word, and he balled out there, man. And hell yeah, Kellen should be involved in Amari more. Bro, we're paying this man $20 million a year to be our number one wide receiver, which he still is. So I'm glad they involved him tonight. Michael Gallup had, he's always known for, he's going to always have a big catch, a big play. He did tonight. CeeDee Lamb balled the hell out. I'm pretty sure he didn't drop any passes. So I'm pretty sure he didn't. So he really great on that end. Offense did his thing. We were able to get push up front. Zeke looked like he's back, and it looked like his knee isn't really holding him back anymore. Tony Pollard balled out today. He didn't have any rushing touchdowns, but he was really efficient today. So I'm really happy about what's going on with our offense, and I believe this is the offense you're going to see from here on out into the playoffs. Because the reason why I believe we're going to keep on doing what we're going to do is because these next two games, when you have Arizona next week, Arizona comes to Texas, AT&T, and then we have to go to Philly for week 18. So this team is still playing for the number one seed. Obviously, we need Green Bay to lose one more game. Green Bay loses one more game, and we take care of business from here on out. We get the number one seed. Then it goes Packers, Rams, and then pretty sure Tampa, or they might switch. It might be Tampa at the 3 or LA at 4. But we'll worry about that we'll worry about that next Sunday. But as of right now, man, this is the offense I believe you're going to continue to see, because you have to go out and beat these next two teams. And these next two teams that you're playing in Arizona and Philly, they're both trying to fight to have that right in the playoffs. I know Philly badly wants to be in the playoffs next week, probably against Washington. I don't know how Washington's going to play next week. They might just be demoralized after tonight. Who knows? They might fire back. I don't know. But that's none of my concern anymore. So, yeah, that was a long round. The offense, we're finally back. I believe you're going to continue to see this from here on out, because like I said, we need to get on a great rhythm. Not only that, you're playing two teams who are going to bring it these next 2 weeks. So there's no slouch. There's no the hoax of Kellen Moore taking it lightly, because these next two defensive coordinators, they're not. So let's go transition to the defense, man. So, defense balled out, man. They had a touchdown. Key players, so Trevon Diggs, he had an interception today. I believe the first offensive drive for Washington. Taylor Heinicke is really disrespectful. I don't even know why he was trying to test Diggs on the first play, but he did. I'm pretty sure that was the whole thing, Like I said, I believe that, I really believe that a lot of these NFL players, they really check Twitter and Instagram, and they read all the news clippings about how, they're trying to say that Diggs ain't really a top corner. So Taylor Heinicke really thought that Taylor Heinicke, of course, when you're playing for your team, you're always going to think your guys are better than whoever you play up against. So he tried to test up. He was trying to test Trayvon. Trayvon got the pick, and he tied up with Everson Walls. So, he should have had two today, because he had another one where he broke up a pass, and he was too worried about breaking it up. I felt like if he would have played on the ball a bit more, looked, at the quarterback, just kept his eyes focused on the ball, I believe he would have had another interception. He could have broke the record. But I believe he will break the record. And I believe the rate he's going, he's probably either going to tie up Night Train Lane's record, or he's probably going to be an interception or two short, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? It'll be really nice for him as an individual achievement for him. Obviously, this is a team sport, but that'll be something nice for him. So, but anyway, forget all the accolades. Trevon Diggs played really well tonight. Had an interception. I believe he had 2 PBUs. He did really, really, really great today. Next, the man on the screen, DeMarcus Lawrence, bro. A lot of people get on him from about not having sacks, and it don't give a damn, bro. He's more than just a sack guy. He pressure, great in the run defense, great in the run department. He's not only in the end, we can put him in at D tackle when we have Parsons coming off the edge. It is just ridiculous right now what we can do with a healthy team, but especially healthy D-line. I believe you get this D-line, fully intact, which it already is, but you're going to see more contributions, and it's going to get more scarier and scarier, because DeMarcus Lawrence, Gregory, and Parsons, they haven't played a whole lot of games together. This is a game that they played together last week, against New York, the week before that against Washington, and week 1. So about 4 games, and then you can count the stats, the snaps, or look them up on whatever site you wanted to go look that up on. But that's 4 games of you playing with your best 3 defenders: Gregory, Lawrence, Parsons, and of course Trayvon Diggs is your other great defender. So is Jaron Curse. We have a lot of dogs, but I'm just specifically talking about the D line. That's barely any. That's nothing. So really great with the D line. What they did today. Defense did his thing. To me, they only should have held Washington to 0 points. That was a horrible angle that Tamonte KZ had. It was another one of it damn near looked like the play that happened against New England before we went on the bye week. That was like what, week 6, week 7? Like, bro, like Trayvon Diggs had it where if Tamonte KZ either turns around and plays on the ball, that's a pick. But Tamonte KZ got to play better on that, man. That happened to him. This is the second time where we had a big play happen because KZ gets mossed on, man. He just gotta tighten that up. But I felt like I don't know. I really feel like the Malik Hooker might take that spot on the roof and he might play free. He might see some snaps starting at free safety. I don't know. He might take Tamonte KZ's spot. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying Tamonte KZ played horrible or anything like that. I just felt like Malik Hooker has been playing extremely well, and he's been playing close to that dude that came out at Ohio State. So he's looking real nice. And then one exciting piece of news, man. Kelvin Joseph, our second-round pick, was finally on the field today, man. Bossman Fat did his thing today, man. He had a lot of great reps. He dropped an interception. Bro, he could have had an interception himself. That would have been crazy for him to have an interception. I would have loved it. I feel like he's due for one. I don't know when. Probably week 18, maybe next week against Arizona. That would be nice. But yeah, but the only reason why he got any playing time was because J. Lou was out with, Rona. So, wrote in, the COVID-19 protocols. So, we're going to have J. Lou back. We're going to have our full set of DBs back. But that was really great. I was really happy and excited to see Bossman Fat back on the field. And, well, he was always on the field, but him getting starting reps, that was something we loved because that's the future right there. That's going to be another corner playing opposite of Diggs. And if we can get any contribution or half of what he's doing right now, what Diggs is doing right now, if we can get that at Kelvin Joseph next year, because next year will be really like his first year, full year playing. We probably won't get that, but I believe we're going to get major contributions out of Kelvin Joseph. I really believe we are. So, that's about it for the video, y'all, man. Like I really touched on every point. I feel like our defense has extreme momentum going into all these games, and I really feel like they go out there and they shut down Arizona. This is, that's going to be an extra momentum boost. Then you go out there, you stop Philly, you beat up Philly, defensively and offensively. I just think you went out, Green Bay loses a game, you're going into a bye week really, really, really hot. And I believe we will get the number 1 seed, man. I truly believe it. So right now, before I end the video, I'm going to show you guys the standings real quick. Tonight's game, after tonight's demolishment against Washington, we moved up to the 2nd seed. We hold tiebreakers between Los Angeles, Tampa, Mystic. So when Green Bay loses a game, we'll be number 1 seed. We won't have to worry about the other predicament, but it's fine. This is what it looks like right now. That's about it. Hopefully, hey, man, we're striving for that number 1 seed, man. That's what we want. We want the number 1 seed. We want the games to come through Dallas. I don't mind going and go play anybody. I'm not scared. I'm really not scared. I know a lot of people aren't scared either, so I don't mind going into Green Bay. Green Bay barely squeaked out a win against Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield was a competent quarterback, we have the number 1 seed right now. But it's fine. It is what it is. We have to control our own destiny. We don't need nobody else to make our success, you know what I'm saying? We'll go and make our own look. So, and Rams don't affect us, and it don't matter. I like the seeding. I like where we're at right now. We're going to get the number 1 seed. That's all I'm worried about, man. So, yeah, that's it with the video, guys. Hope you guys have a nice night. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.